is your position on cannabis legalization?
I believe that it should be legalized because it's not as bad of a drug as other legal drugs like alcohol and tobacco and prescription drugs. And I also think the taxation of it can help us pull us out of this economic crisis.
Legalization, I'm very much pro-legalization. I think the fact that it's been legal for so long is just completely ridiculous. I mean, there's no medical base for it, there's no financial base, there's really no reason for it to be illegal whatsoever.
Well, I don't think narcotics of any kind should be legalized in any part of the U.S. or statewide.
Could you explain your reasons?
Because people don't realize what drugs are doing to them until it actually takes its full effect on them.
It should be legalized 100%. Do you want me to give you a reason?
Yeah. Could you explain why?
Well, for a couple reasons. I believe that the reason why it was outlawed to begin with was basically, if you look back at the history of prohibition, the federal government spent a lot of time and money building an organization that was geared towards enforcing prohibition. When that was repealed, they had this force that they had to put to use somewhere else, and I think that was one of the main reasons why cannabis became illegal.
It should be left illegal. I do see the benefits of legalizing it, though. The only reservation I have about legalizing it is just the implications of it. I mean, I think it's just a very tough issue to tackle and to enforce. That's basically where I stand. So if I had to vote on it, I'd probably go against it.
I come from Canada, which is a little more liberal on cannabis use. Police are given discretion about what they want to do. It's not legalized, but I think it's something that is filling up the prisons that maybe could be treated as a health issue as opposed to a criminal issue.
Sergeant John Laws, San Jose State University Police Department.
What is your position on cannabis legalization?
The position of the University Police Department is that we will enforce appropriate laws as required by the university and by the state of California. Also, we will act in concert with the university in enforcing university policies.
I think that cannabis should be legalized, given the current situation that our state is in. We could really use the tax money, aside from all the products that can be made from hemp and other byproducts from that. Not to mention the fact that all the violence in Mexico would more or less start to dissipate and break down all the cartels simply by legalizing it and controlling it ourselves, or having government control it, I should say.
I think that it should be illegal still because I believe that it's a gateway drug, and basically if we legalize marijuana, kids will just want the next best thing. That's like everyone wants what they can't have, I think. And
I don't see anything else wrong with it, but at the same time, I'm not like a pro marijuana person either. So like I guess I'm like in the middle.
I think we need to learn from prohibition and realize that outlawing it doesn't really help. We need to legalize it and control it.
My position on cannabis legalization is my position on virtually all drug legalization. I think that there's no reason whatsoever for the state to prohibit the legal sale and the use of a wide variety of psychoactive substances. The two most dangerous drugs, tobacco and alcohol, are legal, and there are many drugs that are far less dangerous that are illegal. So it's purely an historical artifact. It's not based on public health policy.
I believe we should legalize marijuana in California, not necessarily at this moment, but at least in the near future. Legalization, regulation, and taxation of marijuana can provide more than $1.4 billion a year and save up to $1 billion a year in incarceration and enforcement costs. That's more than twice the amount of money the California State University system lost this year. Arrests of Californians for simple marijuana possession rocketed from 21,000 in 1990 to 61,000 in 2008. Now's the time to discuss this issue. Thank you.